So, dear Dharma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body. Keep your back straight and neck hip straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring your attention to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, you can mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. So do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dharma practitioners, in this ongoing meditation session, we mainly try to develop a very good, very clear foundation for yourself to practice meditation. Because when it comes to meditation, there are many interpretations, there are many meanings, there are many connotations, and there are many ideas. So somehow, out of this all, we have to come to a very clear point for ourselves to develop this practice. So in that, in the very first level, you should not continue with the kind of like the believing or following with some kind of ideas, hoping that it's going to bring you the clarity. Clarity come out of only one way, that is by your own practice. So when it comes to meditation, that is why it is very important. Meditation, you have to do it by yourself. So when it comes to that, you have to understand, just by thinking yourself, doing things doesn't work. So then, what kind of meditation you should do? Because there are some people, they say, oh, I do my own meditation. So like that. The very purpose of practicing meditation is development of your mind, cultivation of your inner awareness. How you can develop the mind? Not something putting from outside. So taking things away from your mind, cleaning your mind from all the unnecessary things will help you to have the clarity. So then, how we can clean it? Because by thinking, praying, hoping, and visualizing or dreaming, we can't do it. What will happen then? That all that unnecessary thought become more and more and more powerful. So then, there is a way that you can clean the mind. That is tuning to your present moment. In another way, it's called a developing tranquility state. Get into tranquility state. You have to anchor, you have to link, you have to follow, you have to hold into whatever happening in the present moment, in the very basic level. So that's why we need the primary mental object to follow. So that is where we take the inhalation, exhalation. So then, how this meditation can help for us? Why we need to practice meditation? I'll bring another example for this. Just imagine there is a river. The current is a little bit stronger. So there are few animals on the one side of the river and try to cross it. So there is an elephant, maybe horse or cow, or maybe goat and rabbit. Just imagine when the rabbit crossed the river, the same current, the same water, the same length need to cross. But for the rabbit, the current is so different and it is become more stronger. How about to the goat? It is little bit more easier than the rabbit. And how about the cow or the horse? Maybe they are more stronger and it is more easy for them. And how about the elephant? So see, the same current, same water, same river, but according to the capacity of the strength of this animal, the crossing the river is going to be different. The struggle going to be different. And we'll bring another simile. Birds. So, you know, eagle can fly so high. And how about the crow? Not that much far. And how about the hummingbird? Not even that far. But these all three animals can fly to different level of length, height. And according to the length or the height, the ability to see, the view can catch going to be different. So that doesn't mean the landscape going to change. No, the viewpoint going to change, and according to the viewpoint, that you are able to catch more and more and more landscape. So same like our understanding, same like our mind, same like our capacity of the wisdom. So then, as an ordinary person, what you understand as right, wrong, left, right, up, down, day, night, this dualistic comparison world, the way we understand things can be different if your mental capacity or the wisdom or the point of view become more high. So, how we can make it more better? How your point of view can make it more sharp and clear, more high. How your point of view can make it more stronger, rather than that rabbit struggling with the river current. How it can make make it like an elephant. How it kind of like a point of view, like a hummingbird feathering and trying to see the landscape, or how you can transform to an eagle level. Because it's just by hoping, by thinking about it, by dreaming about it, asking, you can't. So there is a way that you can expand that capacity. That method is the meditation. Expanding your mental capacity to capture, hold, see, understand. So then what is the hindrance? Why we become kind of like a rabbit? Why in the very first level, naturally we can't become like an elephant? Why we can't become like an eagle in the very first level? The very reason is this. That is where you have the rabbit nature. That is where you have this hummingbird nature to keep going in the same place around the same circle. What is that? It is your own inner behavior. So when we have to go, before we go into mental level, we have to go into physical level. And once you understand that physical level, it will help you to understand how the mind behaves. Because mind is inside your body. It is not in one place. It is all over your body. If you're able to understand this physical, that will help you to understand the behavior of the mind. That's why when it comes to 4 foundations, Kaya Anupassana, contemplating the body, it will take you to the mind. Vedana Anupassana, contemplating the feelings or the sensation, will take you to the mind. So like that, in the very first level, try to understand the behavior of the body. Most of us neglect, in the very first level, we neglect our body, our physical behavior. We think something else. So why we become so limited with the day-to-day things, day-to-day experience? When it go to our physical level, we go to the cellular level. So in your cell, when it comes to a cell, atomic or subparticles, there is a behavior. There are 2 behaviors, 2 kinds of cells in your body. One cellular level work with the memory. That cellular level, it's like the current, magnetic. It's like the vibration. It's tuned to the certain level, and then they capture the same kind of vibration. So the cellular level work with the memory, always try to memorize things. And then there is another level of cell. So that is recognizing. So that cellular level of recognition, always try to tune to the recognition. So this is always in your body. When you experience something with your perception, always inside your nerve system, these 2 cellular level work. One is try to memorize, other one is try to recognize. So the whatever interfere with the memory doesn't care about recognition. Whatever interfere with the recognition doesn't care about the memory. So this is a very, very basic fundamental level of your physical behavior. That is what we every day, that is what happen within our body. So the most of time, then whatever the cellular level activate, it's going to be with you. It's going to become your behavior. So as example, for a day, just imagine just for 1 hour, if your memory-based cellular level more interfered, as example, you thought about during the 1 hour, you start to think about your past, whatever happened last year, maybe last vacation time, maybe last Christmas, or last New Year, or whatever, maybe something happened. If you keep thinking about in that 1 hour about your past, so what happened? It is just not only the thought, your entire body, the cellular level work with the memory becomes so active, become stronger. In that 1 hour, what happens? The memory related to the recognition go to sleeping mode, deactivate. And that's why sometimes when you keep thinking something, maybe in front of you, your husband or wife or children, maybe parents, brother, sister, maybe your friends around you, but you don't see, you don't hear. See? Why? Because the recognition level of cellular go to sleep. So, if your recognition level of cellular activate for 1 hour, just we take for just as example, you can expand and apply it to your life and see what kind of cellular level more active in you. Then you can understand where you go, what happening to you. So within 1 hour, the recognition level of cellular active, what happened in that moment, the memory going to go to deactivate. And that cellular doesn't interfere with the recognition. So then that is where that whatever you enjoy, whatever you really happy, just as example, seeing a rainbow, seeing a very beautiful landscape, top of a mountain, you go to the ocean, you go to the beach and you see that something beautiful related to nature, something. When you really experience, you have no idea to memorize it. That is a very, the deeper level of behaving in us. You may experience sometimes, you forget everything and you just experience, you don't think about to collect it. You become happy and there's a contentment inside you with the moment. You feel the completion, you just enjoy it. So then in day-to-day life, what happened to us? Why we are like this? Why this memory-based cellular so active? Why the recognition level of cellular deactive? The reason is this. So try to understand this mechanism. So there are 2 people. And one person every day go to certain place, coffee house, coffee shop, and sit on the same at the same place, and maybe at the same time sit on the same chair and then drink the same kind of coffee. The person every day do that. So he do it with the cellular level, the memory-based cellular level. He does that. That's why he go with the every day, the same place, so like that. Just an ordinary person. So then you work in that copy place. So you know when that person come. Maybe morning, 8 o'clock. You know when the person come. Within few days, you understand what this person want. And then what happens? You start to memorize. Your body start to work in a cellular level, the memory-based cellular level. Your recognition, you drop. Because every day 8 o'clock, this person come and know what kind of coffee that person asks, and you know where that person sit. So by the time when the person come to coffee shop, and he think, oh, I know what I want. And he becomes so comfortable with that, with his memory. And at the same time, when the person come and when you day by day become comfortable with your memory, you think, oh, I know about this person. So see that both people depend on their cellular, the memory-based cellular level. And it's very comfortable. And if maybe your friend next to you one day, and then you say, oh, I know about this person. This person every day come 8 o'clock and ask this kind of coffee, and I know what to give. And I know how much the sugar, I know how much it should be strong, and I know how much the milk. So like that. And then you become more comfortable with your understanding. And then you become more comfortable with your memory. Then how about now only 2 people? How about 100 people depend on their memory? Then how about other 100 people understanding what they understand? They understand their own memory. And how about 1,000 people work together, and then each and every person think, oh, I know about this person, but each and every person work depend on their own memory. And how about the entire world? How about each and everyone us work with the memory, and other person recognize that, and then it become their memory, and they think, oh, I know about this person. Finally, we all go with our own memory. That is the very nature of the samsara. That is what called samsara. That is why repetition happen again and again. Not only you, behind you, all the people that whatever around you, they also going to come behind you. And you also going to go behind them. It is not only for a one time. We all go up and down like circle and circle and circle through this samsaric journey, following our own memory. So that is why, like a rabbit struggle with the river current, we all are struggling with the samsara current. That's why, kind of like the hummingbird, even though that so fast, but still cannot go high. The same like we are in the mind so busy, but still we are not capable to get a larger view or understanding. But inside our mind, we all are busy, but busy mostly with the memory. So how you can break this down and become this rabbit to transform to an elephant? How this hummingbird can transform to an eagle? That is what called meditation. So the method is little by little, you activate your recognition level of the cellular. So that is where that recognition level of cellular activate, we call it attention. That is where the attention comes. Once you have the attention, your entire nerve system, the whole body start to react in a different way. You're not going to be the same person like this. So, but when the recognition level of cellular sleep go to the sleep mode, the memory level of cellular create a different kind of person. And we are kind of like a robot, machines. No different. There is no change happening inside us. The same person, after 10 years, same person, no change. Only the physical things change. But inside, the way we think, the way we look, the way we understand, never change. If there is no change, you have to remember, you are in memory level. Your memory level of cellular is so strong. That's why there's no change. So the recognition level of memory, the cellular, how you can activate it? You tune into the present moment. Once you tune to the present moment, once you go with it, what happened? The recognition level of cellular start to activate. Once it comes to the cellular level of recognition, day by day, day by day, day by day, you experience something new. So when the experience become new, what you think become new. So another way, we go back, what you think you become. So just imagine then, if you think new, if you think according to the present moment, that what will happen? You become new like that. And that is where the change happens. So that change, moment by moment, when the cellular level of that recognition becomes stronger, 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 it is just not only moment of practice. Your entire body going to change. Even though you don't see, it is that invisible, this all inside organs, your heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, that's everything going to change. Even your bone marrow, the bone marrows is going to change. In the ancient time, in the Eastern countries, they were kind of like a behavior with the kings. And when they want to have a good prince or princess to the country, they always behave in a high level of mindset, not in low level of mindset. They never had drunk, and they never with the anger, they with the hatred, they never go to sleep together as a husband wife. They never did that. Because the mind, the work, that whatever in your mind, it deeply go to the cellular level, and it effect for that. And then the very next level, that whatever you think you become, the same mindset going to transform to other living beings. Even that in the environment, just you go for a walk with the partner, there are two things going to happen. One is you become like that person, or that person become like you. There's no way that can stop it. Unless if you have the very recognition level of cellular activity. So that is the very behavior of us. So then you have to think for yourself so far in this journey. In this samsara, we all call, say samsara, samsara. What is this? That is not kind of like this earth and this all the planetary system. It's kind of like that. The samsara means our own inner behavior. That's it. If you change yourself, that you change your life. That means you change your samsara. You change your journey. You are the only one can do it. That change is, bringing that change is very difficult. Once you start to change, think for a change, for a higher level of change, most of people start to attack you, come behind and drag you to that bottom level that no one allows you to push forward and say, go for it. Most of say, don't go, stay here, sit down, come back. So only the good friend, we call the Kalyana Mitra, only the good friend, if you meet yourself, will help you to move forward, push you forward. Otherwise, everybody try to hold you towards them. So then it is your own responsibility. Don't blame to anybody, because that is the worldly nature. It's nothing wrong with anyone. So then you have to decide yourself so far in this journey that you came, and look back to yourself and see what you experience. And so then you have to come to a point. You want to struggle like the rabbit? You want to kind of like keep feathering like the hummingbird? Or you want to become like an elephant and cross the river without much struggle? Or you want to become kind of like an eagle and go higher and get a better view? It's up to you. So then if you select to transform to that level, you have to deactivate the memory level of cellular behavior. How you can do this? Don't keep thinking about your past. Don't always be in that la-la land yourself. Whatever happened in your life, it doesn't matter good or bad. So just try to activate recognition level of cellular in your body. How you can do that? Be in the moment. When you touch something, you recognize you touching it. When you see something, you recognize you seeing it. When you hear something, you recognize you hearing it. When you smell something, you recognize you smelling it. When you eat something, you recognize you eating. So like that. Be in the moment for yourself, for your own good, not for anything else. You are the one who going to get the best benefit out of it. So whatever you keep doing, just be in the moment, and then you will see there is a magic going to happen. That is, when you are in the moment, you will recognize, is it necessary for you or not? It is not somebody else said, don't do this, don't do that. It is not like that. You become your own master. You become your own leader. You become your own commander. You become your own king. You become your own queen. That is what you need. That is the strength we didn't develop in us. That's why we always into somebody or something. Why? Because we cannot handle ourselves. That's a very basic level of truth. We have to accept it. We can't handle, we can't be with just ourselves. We're always clinging to things. So then you think about the samsara, forget about samsara. The very behavior of you itself is samsara. So if you're able to come to a point, even just 5 minutes, you can close your eyes, simply just sit, and without thinking your past, just you being in the moment, you're going to experience what is the life. If you don't do that just by thinking, you may accumulate a lot of things, but you will never going to understand the life. So that's why through practice meditation, I hope it make it clear for you now, the deeper level with our physical body and with our mind, and how this practice can help for us to become more profitable within our own mind. So it is your own responsibility to work for that. No one can do it for you. So in the very first level, we develop this awareness and tuning to the present moment, following our own inhalation, exhalation. By the time when the mind become more stronger, clear, your awareness become more sharper. And you knowingly observe, and then deeply you start to recognize how things happening. And that will make you clear to understand how things come to be as they are. When it comes to that level, you will understand, you will see yourself, you will recognize yourself, things happening, not because of somebody's wish or command, hopes. Things happen in and out, material, physical, mental, this everything. Things happen according to necessary cause and conditions in that very moment, So that is what the wisdom going to be with. Once you have that wisdom, the recognition level of cellular become more strong, and 100% once your physical, mental body work with that recognition level of cellular, your liberation happens, your transformation happens anymore. You're not going to be like the same person like this. So then even 1 minute, is enough for you to start, because that 1 minute will take you to 2 minutes one day, 3 minutes one day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour. So like that. So we take a few minutes to practice it and experience it. And after that, in day-to-day life, is deeply, you develop a mechanism to apply to day-to-day your ordinary lifestyle. So then naturally, that what you experience with this sitting, you can experience with your the open eyes, walking and doing things, the same thing. Why? Because you no longer with memory-based cellular level. You going to be with recognition level of cellular. So let's get into practice a little bit now. Your right palm on your left and neck it straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. Bring attention to your body, please. And scan head to toes 3 times yourself and say Supat Deva, or may I be well and happy. 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment. This is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalations and exhalations. So in the beginning, deeply and gently, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. So allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself, and knowingly observe and recognize it. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this with clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away. Already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside. To your left side. And to your right side. Downward. And upward. To all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy, without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance, or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. And also by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Also, may all your guardian angels and deities will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ittavata chammihi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Imaya dhammanu dhamma patipattiya buddhang pujemi dhammang pujemi sanghang pujemi attaya imaya patipattiya jati jara vyadhi maranam ha paribunjissami idam me punya kammang asavakkaya vang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncutu. Bless you.